This week, I'm back in Asia, in a country that I visited before, but I never had the chance to use my GoPro. They greet people with the words Xin Chào. That's right, we're in Vietnam. In the city of Danang, known for its exotic beaches, as you can see over there. Look at that. And not far from Danang, there's a small town called Hoi An, which is well known for its old buildings and old narrow streets, which is listed on UNESCO site. And then we're going to go to a place called Bana Hills, which is in the mountains, which has the longest cable car in the world to get there. And apparently the landscape and the views there are incredible. So I'm looking forward to this. Join me and let's discover Danang and the surroundings. Welcome to Vietnam. Good morning. I've just arrived in the ancient town of Hoi An, and I'm heading now to the most famous bridge in the whole town or city, whatever we call it, and it's called the Japanese Bridge. Look how crazy it is this morning. Everyone on these bikes. You got the famous non-la hats over here. I like them. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And all these nice little lanterns around here. I've got to buy myself one of those later. And you've got the Vietnamese flags hanging everywhere around here. Right. Oh, and I forgot to say, Happy New Year, everybody. Can't believe they've still got their sign for 2025. I'll leave it at that. Let's head to the Japanese Bridge. And here it is, the Japanese Bridge, built by Japanese merchants back in 1593. Let's go and have a closer look. This is impressive. Look at that structure. Hoi An used to be called Faifo in the old days, but changed its name, I think, in the 17th century. And this bridge, which we're just about to go cross walking, is 18 meters long and 3 meters wide. And on both ends, it's got a monkey god, which is to do with Japanese culture. Let me show you. Wow, look at that. And there's a dog greeting us. It's not just a monkey, but also dogs, which are gods in Japanese culture. You've got this side as well, another dog. And further down here, on the right hand side, we've got a temple, but I don't think we can film in that, obviously due to religion purposes. And here it is, the monkey. And another monkey. Wow. It's popular today, and I do like it. This is beautiful. Or Zudep, as they say in Zudep, as they say in Vietnamese. Look at that. Japanese bridge. Used to link the two neighborhoods across the canal. Let's try and have another side view if we can. Got some tour guide going on there. And this is another side view, look at that. Come on, thank you. Right, let's go and see what the old town is like. And here's the start of the old town. So we just crossed the Japanese bridge, which is behind us, if you remember. And here is the start of it. Created this old museum. And down the street, you've got to be careful because these crazy motorcyclists just don't stop. They keep beeping their horn and just going through and through. So you could get knocked by one. As you can see, there's one there. Here's one guy coming this side. And you got here a Chinese kind of temple, I think. That is what's unique about this place, is you've got a mixture of different cultures. You've got the Chinese culture, you've got the French colonial buildings, and you've got some Japanese, as you just seen earlier. And what I do like about this place are the shirts. Look at this. They're selling the Rocket Man shirt, the Kim Jong-un, or KJU. Look at the choices of t-shirts here. I like their sense of humour. Oh, I've got to go up there in a second. This is the place I've seen on Facebook with some amazing views apparently from the balcony. The Hoi An rooftop coffee bar. That's where we're going to head in a minute. As I was saying, the crazy motorcyclists. Oh, I've bought myself my first souvenir, a Vietnam cap. I probably got ripped off for it because it was £4, but I just don't have time to negotiate today. I just want to do as much filming as possible. Right, let's check out that coffee bar. So I've just ordered my drink behind me at the cashier, and you need to buy one in order obviously to sit at the top. Now we're heading to the top. Let's check it out. Ooh. Some posters for colonial times, I'd say. The Hanoi, Vietnam. Oh, exhibition of San Francisco. That was definitely around when the French were colonizing Vietnam, right? So this is the first floor. I'm not sure if you can go at the top here. Let's have a look. Look at that. Nice. Can you? Oh yeah. Wow. Right on the rooftop. It's not the only one here. Wow. A VIP viewing for myself. Look at this. Oh, I like that. Hanoi, 800 kilometers away. Saigon, the best beer. There's the old street down there. Look at the views. Wow. I like this. It's one of these places where I could spend, they got little dragons on that roof there, but I could spend hours and hours. I'm just amazed there's no one up here. Really. Especially on a Saturday. What a decision to come up here. Probably one of the best decisions I've done. Now though, I'm just waiting for my tea, which I ordered downstairs. But to finish this clip, I've got to have myself a little selfie with the signs. An old street in the background, haven't I? Right, see you in a bit. On the second floor they've got a better viewing balcony of the old street. Let's check it out. I do like the old TVs here. Probably from the Soviet times. Look at the interior, how well decorated it is. And this is it, look at that. The old street. Wow. Amazing views. One of the must-see places in Danang is the Dragon Bridge, and I'm here at the brilliant top bar which has amazing views of it. And look at it, it's over here. We've got its mouth just there, we've got the tail at the back, and apparently at the weekends it fires out fire from the front and also water around 9 PM. That would be impressive to see, but I don't know if I'll be around for that today. And over this side we've got a French colonial cathedral that was built during the French times. Look at that, and that view. This is definitely a must visit place just for the views. This morning, bright and early, I've just arrived at Bana Hills, which has the longest non-stop cable car in the world, and we're going up here in a bit. Look at that. I don't know the difference between the two, but we're heading up there. Wow, look at this, beautiful. Sunworld, Bana Hills. It's gonna be an exciting day. So let's do it. And here it is, the cable car up to the top. Please form two lines, okay? Voy longer. At least this morning it's a small queue. I can't imagine what it'd be like at 12 o'clock here, be rammed. I heard the main attraction, which is like a bridge of two hands. At about 12 o'clock it's like place where you just can't move at all. Wow, look at that view. That is just stunning. So I finally arrived at Marseille station, and now we're going to check out the Golden Bridge. And the Golden Bridge is just over here, which is the most popular place in Bana Hills to visit. It was opened in 2018. Look at that. Look at the views as well, wow. I do know at about 11 o'clock the whole of this area will be difficult to move in. This is why it's best to come around 8:30 or earlier. And here's the cable car which came up on. Look at that. Look at those views. You can even see the ocean from here, or the sea, if you want to argue with that. And another thing I do know, that we are at the moment nearly 1,400 meters above sea level. Oh, someone's getting married. Sorry, Sunloy. Come on. Tonight, I've actually booked the Mercure Hotel, which is apparently, I think, about 10-minute walk from here. I'm just guessing, but in the evening when there's no one around, apparently you can get some amazing photos of the sunset. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope to come back and show you that later on. And this is what it's like at 11:45. As I said, at 8 o'clock there was nobody here, and now look at it. It's mad. As promised, I wanted to do a video last night, but I came here at 5 PM and it was cloudy as hell and you couldn't see anything. It was just like massive fog, pitch white. But this morning I'm back here at 7:30 and you can see the bridge is empty. Look at this. But this side is empty. There's some people now just arriving on the other side. But I didn't realise that the cable car that links my hotel over here, it opened at 6 AM. If I'd known that, I would have come for the sunrise. That would have been a better choice, but never mind, I'll definitely come back. Just arrived, which I'm staying at tonight. Let's go and check out this quarter. Wow, I already feel like I'm in France. Beautiful. And it's quiet at the moment, that's what I like. Oh, little windmill. French village, that looks a bit more like Holland to me. But I'm not complaining. I do like the sunflower there with the Suncraft beer. You do get a voucher, in fact, for half a beer with your entrance ticket. We got La Gare over here, La Gare Morin, so I might be taking the train to Paris later. Bon voyage! And over here we've got the Cathedral Notre Dame, well, the Vietnamese Notre Dame, and the Hotel Mercure. It's just here, so I've just seen the sign. That is where I'm stopping tonight. Wow, I like it. And the Marché medieval. C'est magnifique. Wow, even more splendid views. You can't go wrong around here. There's no bad view. Another castle. We are in some kind of fairy tale land. But over here there's something different. And there's this guy with a rock on his back. It reminds me of the time when I lived in Russia and visiting cities that have Soviet monuments, not just there, but Belarus and Ukraine and all the former Soviet states. Look at that. I think there's one exactly like that in Brest in Belarus, but I still haven't visited it yet. It's on my list. The only thing that's a bit weird about this one though is it's got 5 cats next to it. But otherwise, I am impressed with it. Let's just get a closer look. Wow. Well, it's time to try the local beer which I've got here, and I had 2 vouchers because I'm a lucky guy, so I got this other voucher again to use. The lady said, look, okay, you give me the 1 voucher, you can get yourself another drink later, because I spoke in broken Vietnamese. But you can see here, here's a queue of where you line up to get your free drink. Wow. And you can see down here where they brew the beer. Sorry. Here it is. Look at the beer cans down here. Wow, look at that. That is where they brew the beer. Amazing. Right, I'm going to enjoy my beer. Just want to thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like below. And Tambiet. Or, as they say, cheers. Gaily from Vietnam.